Well, if you work in customer service, you might get a kick out of this. A recent survey shows New York City area customers are almost a third more difficult than the national average. According to the nationwide survey conducted by author Josh Gordon for his book, Tough Calls, customers in the New York City area are more abrasive, more competitive to sell to, and are harder to get appointments with than the national average for the same behaviors. The upshot of all this? New York City area customers are much less likely to lie to you.
Well, is the customer always right? Josh Gordon joins us now. He has done a study on the most annoying types of customers. He's also written this book. It's called Tough Calls, Selling Strategies to Win Over Your Most Difficult Customers. I'd say you need some selling strategies. Josh, thanks for joining us.
Every business person can pinpoint a source of stress and frustration, the problem client. But our guest sees that same client as a challenge and a great business opportunity. He's Josh Gordon, author of Tough Calls, Selling Strategies to Win Over Your Most Difficult Customers. And he's here this morning to answer your questions on expanding your customer base. Josh, thanks very much for joining us.
Great to be here.
Well, how would you describe a problem customer?
Well, a problem customer can be someone who's not buying from you. It can be someone who's giving you a lot of trouble in the buying process. It can be just someone who raises the stress level at your organization every time they call in to place an order.
How do you determine what the issue is with the problem client?
Well, I think in the buyer-seller relationship, problem client behavior is motivated behavior. Unlike any other kind of people situations, there's a reason problem clients act the way they do. They're trying to get something out of you. So what you got to do is sit down, say, okay, why is this person acting the way they're acting, and what are they trying to get out of me when they act this way? And if you can understand the motivation behind the problem client behavior, very often you can turn a problem customer into a terrific customer.
Your client lies to you, complains, nickels and dimes you, screams and yells, and otherwise makes your life miserable. But this person is your bread and butter. If you tried everything, but the client just won't budge, our next guest might be able to help. Here with some strategies for dealing with problem clients is Josh Gordon. He's author of a new book called Tough Calls. Welcome to Who's in Charge.
Good to be here.
Now, is there something that all of these tough clients have in common, that in fact there's a strategy to kind of deal with all of them?
Well, very often the reason people act in problematic ways is because they're insecure. Very often it's a deeper insecurity that drives forward a lot of different problem client behaviors. So what you have to do is to try and get into that person's head, try to understand just what's making them tick, empathize if you can, and try to work it through.
And then what will happen? You'll get more orders and your life will be easier?
Well, sometimes not, but sometimes you'll get the business. Sometimes if you can work through a problematic relationship with a problem client, the rewards can be very high. Sometimes the toughest customers are the ones who ultimately become your best customers.